Welcome to Founders Future, a podcast powered by Closers.io, where we dive into the journeys of innovative entrepreneurs and explore the road ahead for them and their companies. I'm your host, Zach Young, and in each episode, we uncover the stories behind impactful ventures, the challenges faced along the way, and strategies driving their future growth. Today, we're joined by Paul Nam, a fitness entrepreneur and longtime studio owner with a deep background in health, wellness, and strength training. For years, Paul has been helping clients transform their bodies and minds through customized fitness programs built around discipline, consistency, and sustainable lifestyle changes. Through his work, Paul is passionate about showing how physical health, mental resilience, and smart training can be powerful levers for personal transformation. And today, we'll explore how he applies that philosophy to help people reclaim energy, confidence, and long-term wellness. Paul, a very, very warm welcome to Founders Future.
All right, thanks. Yeah, really a big thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Going to be a great episode. A lot to dive into here. I do like to start with your background though. So before fitness, before becoming a studio owner, can you walk us through what were you doing previously and what was really your inspiration to get into this space?
Well, I started bodybuilding at the age of 17 and I competed in my first show when I was 19 and won. I went on to compete in over 25 bodybuilding and fitness and martial arts competitions. I'm now retired. I have a black belt in Taekwondo. I have trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai wrestling, and Olympic style boxing. Having such a broad background and experience gave me the edge over the most trainers from everything I learned. I formulated my own system of training. Once I implemented my system, my core business, the Work-A-Lot, took off. I teach all my clients how to isolate their muscles properly, and my training is based on functional basic movements that are used in everyday life. I also owned and operated 4 previous businesses, so I had a strong business background before starting the Workout Loft.
Perfect. Well, let's just dive into the present day today. I know I've been through a couple businesses, probably different iterations of the business. Walk us through, what does working with Paul look like today? Who are you typically working with? Everything like that.
Well, right now I just work with. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, just walk us through the work you're doing today. The people working with you, how do you structure your work with them? What does that look like? And who are you typically working with?
Oh, okay. So what am I what am I offering? Like my services?
Yeah, yeah. How can people work with you?
Oh, okay. Just let me check here. Yeah, so sorry, man. It's just kind of.
Well, you're good. This is edited. That's why.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm trying to look, just find out, just looking through my questions here. Um, so you want me to go through my offer or my offer evolution or the.
Doesn't have to be the evolution, just kind of, how are you working with people today? Right? Are you doing one-on-one personal training in person? Are you doing online coaching? Things like that.
Okay. Um, okay. Well, my studio originally started as a basic wellness studio offering Pilates, yoga, nutritional counseling, personal training, and small group fitness that catered to the surrounding community. I still do offer all those services to the community, but one thing I have expanded on is my online segment. I now do online training, and I launched a sister website called the Loft that sells some fitness products to people in Canada. I then wrote 21 books, which are on Google and Amazon, and developed 5 fitness courses, which reach people around the world. I've sold over about 8,000 books and have over 8,000 students who have taken my courses with very little marketing.
Very nice. 21 books, you said?
Yeah, I wrote 21 books.
Wow. How do you go about writing 21 books? That must have been quite the process.
It took me about 6 years. The first book I wrote was a nutrition book, and then I learned how to. I worked with actually an established author, and she showed me how she did everything. And so from the first format, I studied it, and then I figured out how to do it myself. And then from there, I just started writing books. In 6 years, I wrote 21 books. I just actually wrote another book too. Yeah. So
Make it 22. Love
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So you've had the studio for a long time. You're now doing online coaching as well. I'm curious, what does the online coaching look like? Are you doing a lot of one-on-one work? Is there some group coaching involved? Walk us through that.
So right now, online, I just have people who buy programs from me.
Okay.
So once a month, I'll just write them programs. They come back every month, and then um, it's a like just like a system. I use my system for my programs into the online training, and yeah, they just it's like a recurring revenue each month I do with them.
Hmm. Very cool. Okay. Looking to the back end of the business for a second. How are your clients currently finding you to working with you? How do you go about marketing?
So my website, it does all the heavy lifting, and it's on Google. It's CEO'd, and basically they just send me an email, um, and then I respond to them, and then we set up a consult, and then from the consult we set up what their goals are, what they want to do, and then from there we set up a time, and then that's basically how we start.
Got it. Okay. And are you on social media at all or only Google?
Yeah, yeah, I'm on Google. I went really big on Instagram.
Okay.
Not like 100 million followers, but I'm starting to grow more traction on Instagram, and I'm on LinkedIn. And when I noticed with social media, as soon as I posted for Instagram, everything kind of blew up because people, if you're doing a lot of work, people don't know what you're actually doing until they can see it through social media, right? So
Hmm.
that's the way social media is very good for your business.
Yeah, absolutely. Instagram, very good for the fitness space. As you know, the fitness space is obviously oversaturated, right? There's so
Yeah.
many fitness coaches out there. I'm curious, how do you go about standing out from the crowd?
So what I don't do is I try to keep things a bit more general because if you go too specific into things, you're going to get people commenting, and there's going to be a lot. You just sometimes get backlash because someone's going to say you're not posting the thing properly. So what I do is I just keep it basic. All my posts are professional, and high grade pictures, like reels, really good reels, and
Hmm.
yeah, like you just finding the right content, I guess, and figuring out what your niche is, and then just posting it towards that kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just said it, finding the right content. I mean, important, but not easy to do. How do you go about finding the right content to post? What's getting eyes on your page, everything like that?
So since I have so many different products and services I do, if I'm gonna once a month, if I'm gonna promote that one product, then I do posts towards that. And so say it's for my one book, I'll just post towards that book. What's the information in that? If it's for online training, then I post towards online training. If it's for a new product I'm developing, then I'll post information towards that. So that's how I kind of do it. It's
Gotcha.
kind
So
of
it's dependent
structured. Yeah.
on, yeah, dependent on the program. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. And I mean, you've been doing this for a long time. I'm sure you had trainers at the studio. Do you have a team working with you when it comes to the online coaching?
Right now it's just me. I do most of I do I have a smaller team for the other training, but for the online I do the bulk of the work. Because I have kind of like programs kind of designed already. So things are already like so it's just yeah, it's right now it's just me, but I do have a smaller team I work with for my other business. Yeah.
Okay, got it. And I mean, it was a little bit ago, right? Even though COVID seems like it could have been yesterday. How was owning a fitness studio during COVID? And how did you get through it?
So basically I had to switch more online. I had to learn more about Zoom, online training, and then I had to do quite a bit of outdoor training.
Hmm.
And then basically just you had to go month to month to survive. If you look at it over like a longer period of time, you probably would have been crazy. But yeah, I have loyal clients. I've been working with me for like 10 to 15 years, so they still stayed, and I still like went to their houses. We went to the parks, and yeah, it's still went pretty good. And then we had help from the government, so
Yeah, good. You did what it took. That's for
yeah.
sure. That's for sure. As I said, this is a saturated market. There's a lot of people wanting to become a fitness coach, right? What tips would you give to aspiring fitness coaches? Because you've been in it for so long.
Like if you're looking to start a business, you definitely you want to build like a solid, trustworthy team around you. So this is like your foundation, and it's so important when you're trying to build a business. If there's an issue that arises, deal with it as soon as possible and stay ahead a few days of your business. Um, Develop your niche, know your audience. Like when you know your audience, you can figure out their pain points. And from there, like who are your services for? Who are your products? Who buys your products? These are some of the questions you have to ask yourself when building a business and brand. That's the more business side.
Yeah, absolutely. When it comes to, we talked about niche a couple times now. Do you have a specific niche that you target? You were a bodybuilder, for example. Do you target bodybuilders, anything like that?
So yeah, my specific niche, my website is catered towards that niche. So you have to work with a marketer. And when you find out what your specific niche is, mine's most females 40 to 65. So then we optimize my website for that. So that speaks to them, and those are the bulk of my clients. But I do like post rehabilitation. I do like I can train people for bodybuilding, but I don't really do that anymore. But I can do like just a wide variety of things.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you've been in fitness a long time now. I'm curious on your thoughts on how fitness or maybe the fitness industry has changed over that time, if any.
So right now, like everyone's talking about AI, and AI is really starting to do damage to the fitness industry in terms of like the basic trainers, nutritionists. They're all getting kind of wiped out right now. I'm seeing this a lot on LinkedIn. A lot of people are looking for more work, or they're reaching out for me, say, "Hey, are you hiring or anything?" And once you become specialized, if you create a strong brand and reputation, the AI won't be able to touch that. But if you're just very general, basic, like ChatGPT, like Gemini can do all that work for you. So that's basically what's happening.
Yeah, got to be a specialist. That is
Yeah.
for sure. Paul, where can the listeners find you online?
They can go to my website. It's www.theworkoutloft.com, or they can go to my Instagram page. It's at paulnam.loft.
Loft. Paul, it was a pleasure having you on the show today. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks. All right, see you, Zach.
Absolutely. Take care. And that will wrap up another inspiring episode of the Founders Feature. To our listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to go and connect with Paul on all of his social media and his website. All of those links will be in the show notes and description down below. And if you are a business owner, specifically a coach, consultant, or agency owner, and you're looking to scale your business, and you really want to enhance your sales and marketing efforts, visit closers.io to hop on a call with our team and discover how we went from 0 to 30 million per year in less than 3 years. Until then, keep on climbing.